Alrighty, we're recording. I'm pretty excited for this. Although I'm not excited that during the shipping, it got damaged. Oh, woo! Alright, so I just wanted to let y'all know that this is the next day. I tried to record the unboxing yesterday at night, but when I got behind and tried to edit it, it just didn't look good. It didn't feel good. It just felt like mediocre. And I didn't want to be mediocre, so here we are, and we're going to do this properly this time. We're going to get started. So, I think I just bought me the Perfect Kettle. Now, in brewing, what's a kettle? I'm seeing a kettle as building a house. You or us as the brewers, we are the foundation. We can either make or break the house. If we're rock solid, then we're golden. We can build everything up. The kettle is the structure of the house. It holds everything and keeps everything sturdy. Alright, the grains in the hop is the filling. That is however you want to decorate and furniture your house. And the yeast, I would say the yeast is the electricity and the plumbing. The thing that gives the house life. Now, you can live in a 5-story mansion or you can live in a hotel. Doesn't matter if you don't have electricity. It's not livable. So that's why I would say yeast are the electricity and the plumbing, what gives the house its life. So anyway, this kettle I got at Restaurant Supply. As you can tell by the name, they sell restaurant equipment, high quality. That sucker is solid. That son of a gun weighs about 5 pounds and maybe like, I can't remember how many grams it weighs. That sucker is heavy. It is built like a tank. The walls are solid, the lid is solid, it's not going anywhere. And really that's what I wanted. When I was looking for a kettle, I could have gone to Walmart or Dollar General and got me a 2-gallon stock pot, but it would have been flimsy, it would have been cheap, the bottom would have been thin, and if you have a thin bottom for a kettle, there's a higher chance of scorching your grains. And if you scorch the grain, it's gonna destroy the beer. I wouldn't say destroy the beer, it's gonna give like burnt flavor taste to the beer. And if that's what you're going for, then by all means try it. But most people tend to. So this kettle is 11 quarts. Now I wanted 11 quarts specifically because that gives me enough room to brew 2 gallons and 2.5 gallons. So that, Eric, is actually wrong. That pot cannot hold 2.5 gallons. I filled it up with water, and it did not hold 2.5 gallons very well. 2.25 is about all it can hold. That gives me plenty of headroom in the pot, so nothing boiled over. I can do 2 gallons, have plenty of headroom. I can do 1.5 gallon, and it'd be great. Again, 2 gallons is perfect for me. I don't need 5 gallons like most people eventually graduate to. I'm not in that position. For me, I need to strengthen my brewing ability and become a bedrock of knowledge and craft and skill. I need to make sure that I'm solid. And 2 gallons is perfect. I don't want to brew 5 gallons and I make a mistake in the process. I forget to sanitize something and I have 5 gallons of something that's not usable. With this, I can brew 2.5 gallons, make my mistake, taste it, it's crap, learn from it, and then make the new 2 gallon batch and have it better, make it perfect. So 2.5 gallons is perfect for me. It's where I can experiment. Now, the brand of this pot, they did an incredible job building it. This thing is structurally sound. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce the name. I'm just a small town Alabama guy and I can't pronounce it. I'll put it underneath for you if you want to take a look at it. Or you can go to Restaurant Supply. This thing is pretty sweet. The thickness of this on the bottom, I would say a half, maybe 3/4 of an inch. So it's not gonna scorch. It has a very thick bottom, so it's gonna heat evenly. I can put this on my stove, I can put this on a gas burner, I can put this wherever I need to be. What I really would like to do is turn this into a brew in the bag system where I'll come to the bottom, cut a hole, and put an element in here to make it an electric brew kettle. That's the goal. So I had that idea in mind to have an electric brew kettle because I haven't seen anything for 2.5 gallons like this. It's all been 5-gallon pots. So having a 2.5 gallon electric kettle would be sweet. And I can build my own and I can learn how I can learn the electricity part of the electric brew kettle, increase my knowledge of what it is. Oh, cost. How much did this cost? That sucker cost me, I think it was $80 to $90. And the reason for that was because of the shipping and taxes. I had to pay both of those. But $100 for this was perfect for me. It's sturdy and it's sound and it's quality material. It's gonna last me a very long time. When I eventually save up and learn how to convert this into an electric kettle, it's gonna hold up even more. Well, not gonna hold up more. It's just gonna continue to pay me dividends in the long term. I could have gone to Walmart and saved me 60 bucks instead of spending the 80, and that would have been fine, but I would have had a lot more problem. The handle would have been smaller, it wouldn't be as sturdy, the bottom would be thinner, I would have to worry about scorching. Normally when you pay for quality, you also pay for the convenience. You pay for the little things. You pay for someone who has thought more into what you're gonna need. And I mean, these handles are awesome for holding 2 gallons. And 2 gallons is heavy. 2 gallons is, what, 16 pounds? So yeah, you need a good handle. I really need to get me a better memory card because I can only do like 1 minute, I can only do like 2 minutes of recording before it actually cuts out on me. So I gotta get me a new memory card. So yeah, that's why this kettle is the perfect kettle for me. It's compact, I get to experiment, I get to learn. It only cost me $100. It's going to last a long time. I get to convert this into an electric kettle once I get more knowledge and experience with me. I'm looking forward to this. This thing is gonna be awesome. And I would probably recommend that if you're starting out brewing to probably get you something very similar. Yeah, I would recommend spending the $100 and buying you something similar to this. It doesn't have to be the exact brand, but it can be really beneficial, very useful, and it's a great stepping stone in your career for craft brewing and distilling. Now me, I wanna get further into this. Eventually I would like to get 5 gallons, but I mean, you gotta take small steps. We all have to take small steps when we're starting out with something. When you shoot basketball, you have the goal low, and then as you get better, you raise the goal. That's what this is. This is me starting off low, and eventually I'm gonna raise to a 5 gallon, then to a 10 gallon, then 20 gallons. That would be pretty freaking sweet. But yeah, that's my video. Highly recommend going out and getting yourself an actual kettle, a good one. And you can start off with Walmart if you want to, but I would say don't. And just save some money and get you something that's gonna last you a long time. Yeah, so that's the video. I hope you enjoyed, hope you liked it, hope you learned something. Like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good life. Hope you have a good day. Closing out, statement. I just keep rambling, and I'm gonna turn the computer off now. I mean the phone off. Turn it off.